Hello, this is Adore from BricksMaven, and in this video we will be looking at finishing up what we already started here in this testimonial mixed section. As you've seen in the last video, and actually the first video, we finished off actually getting the slider to work, and we styled the different cards, get everything to be the way we wanted it, and then what we're going to do now in this video is actually make sure that once we press play on the video, that the user data disappears, goes away, so that you as a viewer can watch the video without anything hovering above the video, any distraction. So that's what we're going to do in this video. And I'm also going to look at how the custom post type was set up, and we'll also connect it to the cards, and then that will be like total, will be full circle. Then everything will be clear, and yeah, that will be it. So let's jump in. The intro is already way too long. Let's get started. Okay, so to get this to work, what we actually want to do is ensure that once you click on the video, that the user data disappears. So to make that work, we're actually going to use the interactions feature of Bricks. So we'll use it in combination with data attributes. So let me just start here. I'll select the video. So let's start with the data attribute. Or first, wait, we should make sure that the video footer, so the video footer, I'm going to set this to display none as default, so we don't want to show it, right? And there's a reason for it. So once we'll get there to be clear in a moment. So let's add a data attribute. So I call this data visible, and the value will be show. So I'm going to target that attribute. So data visible show. So what we're actually styling here is, so once the video, if the video has an attribute of data visible show, it should then check if it has an adjacent sibling. The adjacent sibling is called video footer. So I think the way I can write this is this way. So root and then footer. It should then set this to display flex. Data visual, I write this correctly. This is just checking if I wrote it correctly. This should work, right? Root. Okay, let me just copy just make sure I'm going to copy the styling here. Just to be sure that this picks up. Okay, the data visible show. Yes, data visible show. Trying to figure out why it's not working, because everything is correct. Okay, I think I know why this is happening. So the first card is displaying the review card and hiding the video card. So I'm actually working in the wrong card. So I need to take this off. Obviously, the way I'm showing it now, I actually need to add the attribute to all the video cards. But since this will be a loop, actually I just need to add it once, but I need to demonstrate it this way first, and then actually we'll delete everything and then work from the from one card. So I'm just going to remove this, and let's go to the second card, and it should work there. Data visible show. Oh, this is the, what is going on? This is the third card. How did that happen? Okay. It should work now. There it is. Phew. Okay, we got it to work. So the default for the user, this video footer element is set to display none. But since the video element has the attribute data visible show, it's then setting the root filter to display flex. So if I actually remove the show, right, or if I call this hide, it will remove it. So it has to be show. So now the next step from this is to actually go to interactions. Let's add a new one. We go to trigger. We say when someone clicks on the video element, the action that we want to remove the attribute. So we want to remove the data visible attribute. So we write the key here, which is data visible, and the value is show. So now I'm going to save this. Let's go to the front end. Let's test if it works. Just take this off. So once I click here, see?
Hey there, Thomas from Bricks here. In this video, you and me, we are going to take...
I forgot to add to the slider that I don't want it to move when the focus on the slider. So yeah, it should pause and focus and pause and hover, because we don't want it moving around. Hey, was it here? Okay, we have a rewind here. This is weird. Anyways, let's continue. Because as you saw now, I press play and it can continue to move. So we don't want that. That's not a good user experience. So once you click play, it stays in one place.
In this video, you and me, we are going to take a tour of Bricks.
Obviously, you're not going to watch for
and at the end of
hour,
this
so
video, I hope that you have a fair...
Okay, so this works. And let me see. We need to also fix these. But since you know now that it works, we can already move on to the next step. So I'm going to delete them all, or else I need to add them all one by one. And that is going to take like way too much time. So I'm just going to put this in front. We'll use this as our base card and delete the rest. Delete, delete, delete. Let's save. And now we can work from this card. So what is the next step? So we need a custom post type to populate all the testimonials, right? Like I showed you in the beginning, I already created one. So let's go to ACF. And let's go to post types. So if you have ACF Pro, you create a testimonial, you add a new post type, create testimonial, simple, right? Make sure that once you create the taxonomy that you also add it here. This is just necessary for you to know how many text reviews you've inputted into your database and how many video testimonials you put into your database. And these are the settings, hierarchical, advanced configurations. I just only added the title, revisions, post formats. I didn't really change much here, didn't really do much. I did remove the front URL prefix, and yeah, that's most of the things I did. Then you just save it, and then to create your custom post type, and then you go to taxonomies. You also create your taxonomies, which has that you just connect it with your post type, set it to our hierarchical, and here I didn't do much. Yeah, I didn't do much here. And once you're done, let's go to our field groups. This is where it gets interesting. So you put in all your fields that you need. We'll get into this in a moment. Don't forget to add all your settings. Make sure that these fields only display on the testimonial custom post type. So what we want to do here is, first of all, I want the user to choose what type of review this is. So they can choose, this is in this case I call it standard, and yeah, this could be a review card or something, but call it standard. So let me just check back here. I might have to change this to standard so that it works. I don't want to go back and make a lot of changes, so this has to be standard just to make sure that this works. So standard. Okay, cool. Let me save that. So you have two choices, standard or video. You could also change this to review card, whatever. And then default value standard. So the user can make a choice here, and then they can choose their name, the title, the avatar, review summary, full review, video ID, URL, and of course their placeholder. Placeholder is actually the image that will be put over the image. So now I'm using an overlay, but we could also have used an image. I don't think this is necessary anymore since I'm using a overlay. In another example, I use a placeholder, so that's why it's there. And then what I did was, as you can see, the video card does not have a review summary or a full review. So on this ones, we added a conditional logic. So if we said that if the choose type value is equal to standard, it should show this field. Same goes for the review, it should show this field. And for the video ID, it says if the choose type value is equal to video, it should show this field. So on the standard, if you choose standard, it will hide the video ID. It will also hide the video placeholder. This is only if you choose video. So let's see how this looks like. Oh, by the way, it also had an avatar on the, if you choose standard, yeah, it will show the avatar, and on video it will hide it. So let's see how this looks like on the testimonial page. Sorry, testimonial custom post type. So I created a few. I used the admin columns. What's that called? I used the plugin. I will put in the descriptions the plugins I use. So basically to build this, you need Bricks, you need Advanced Custom Fields Pro, or I think you can use the normal custom fields to do this too. And you need admin columns for ACF field. And I also used, what is it called? Post type orders. The reason why I did that is post type orders helps you to actually move this around, right? So you can move. So if you want this format where we have a standard post, so in this case we have a review card, then we have a video, then we could have a review card again, then we have a video, and then we can have a review card again and a video. So this just helps you just move things around. And by exposing the choose type, it also lets you know what review has been created. So let's say this was the recent one. If you create a new one, you can add a video, you know, so that's the way you can do it. Or if you don't care, if it's just random, you can just add them, no worries. So let's look at how a new one would look like. So in this case, I'm just gonna add a name. I'm just Tyrell Smith, I don't know. So as you can see, the standard fields that are being showed is name, title, avatar, review summary, full review. This is the fields that will populate in the review card, which is standard. If you choose for video, you see that these three fields all disappear because of the conditional logic. So if you fill this in and then choose your category, publish it, it will then be added automatically to the, what's it called? To the, when the cards are being queried, they will be shown on your front page, right? So I think for this one, let me see, what was the last added? Let me just save this. This is standard for now. And let me just go back to all testimonials. Video standard. Okay, so this should actually be a video. What to do. Okay, we'll just change this to video since it has to be a video. The name is Tyrell Smith. Oh, by the way, I could have used the post title as a name too. Could have done that, by the way, since it's like, you know, unnecessary. Anyway, we have our video ID URL here, and no placeholder is needed because I'm using an overlay in this example. So let me just update that. And I want to check the front page. Let me just refresh. And nothing is happening because we have not connected it to our cart. So let's go back to the BricksBuilder and let's start connecting the information, the dynamic data, sorry. So first of all, on our cards, there's nothing much that we can do here. Okay, it's not true what I'm saying. On our data card status, we remove this because we're not going to do this manually. So we go to dynamic data. We write ACF so that it will show me all the ACF data. So what I want here is a choose type. So the choose type will be dynamic and to be determined by the post that you have created. So let me just save that. So that's all we need to do here. Let's move on to the video. Video, okay. On the video here, we also want to remove this URL and also input the video ID URL here. So this will also be populated dynamically, right? As for your overlay, there's nothing that we need to do here. If we use the video placeholder here, we could have done custom and then added the dynamic data here. You know what we can also do is just, no, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Maybe we can do an example later. Yeah, maybe we can do an example later. But first, let me do it this way. As for our name, remove this. ACF and do name. As for our title, remove this too. Say ACF title. So this is all pretty easy to do. Go to our review card. And there's nothing we need to do there. We are review summary. This is review summary. Full review. ACF. Full review. So that is connected. User data or image. This is the avatar. So this is avatar. And on the name, we also have our name here. So you see it's all pretty straightforward and pretty easy to do. We add our, what's it called, title. So as of now, everything has been connected. So our next step now is to enable the loop. So let's go to our card, query loop, post, testimonials, right? And you can determine the post per page or whatever. As you can see, it's populating all the information we put in. So let me just save this and let's check it out on the front page. Boom. Okay, something is not working. Something is going wrong. It's not showing my the user data on the footer. Let me check and see what is going on. Okay, something is definitely going wrong. Okay, I can see the names here. Wait, let me just check out the card status. Let me see what's going on there. Standard. Oh, yeah, I changed the, it's standard and video, so this will not work. Video card will not work unless I change that to video card. So this has to be card, just video, sorry. As you can see, yeah, see things are, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, it's working now. So let me save. So I think we should see it more clearly. Yes. There we have it, guys. There it is. Okay, these are, where's the news? Okay, this is the one I just posted, Tyrell Smith. I'm using the same link as this one. So basically, if you press play.
Here's 3 simple ways to share customer testimonials on your Instagram account. 1, share it to stories.
So
2, save your stories
to saying something positive about your business or whatever. And we have our text testimonial here, and let's check this out. Responsive mode, what this looks like. It's totally broken, so I think I'm not. Wait, this is a slider, right? Okay, I've not done anything yet. So let's go to our slider, and I think you could say 2 on this breakpoint. And here 2 still looks pretty good. Yeah, 2 looks good. And then here should be 1. Okay, I think this will break it down like that. So let's try this again. There we go. That looks all right. Ooh, wait. I think something didn't look good here. Yeah, this text here. Ooh, look at that. I might have to, or you can make the height a little bit more. Or wait, let me see if I add a card. Does the card have, I don't think it has a contact gap or something. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Normal. I don't know if I'm using automatic. Let me check. I'm spacing. Automatic spacing is off. Yes. Okay. So let's see what this does. So maybe that will stretch it out a little bit. Let's see what we get. One more. Where was it? Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Yeah. See. So we have some space. Awesome. That is awesome. And then we have one slide, and this is what you'll see on mobile. Perfect, right? Looking good. Everything that we wanted has been implemented. We have gone through the whole cycle. I've showed you how to build the cards from scratch. Showed you how to use the data attributes to determine the card status, and then we use the data attributes again to actually show the user data on the video cards. And then we used custom post type to actually populate all the data. And I also showed you how you can use the ACF fields to actually determine which card is being shown based on your choice, or whatever testimonial you added. So there are a lot of things, a lot of techniques used in this tutorial. Hope you guys liked it. This specific card, let me show you guys. Where is it? Oh, I can show it because since I used the custom poster I built was used on the original card, and that one must be broken now, or else at least the link, because I changed the name of the card status. But anyways, this card will be entering the library soon, so those that have it can already use it. I'm just showing this video to show you a use case of how to use this card. But there is one thing I want to show you. I built this card. I'm actually going to just give me a second here. I'm on another screen. I need to show you, I think this is testimonials. Let me see if I can see here. Yeah, this is it. So this is another one I built. Actually, basically the same principles, but this is like in a Mansory layout, right? So this is something that will also be coming to the library. I could have also shown you how to build this one, but this is basically just the same principles here, but in a Mansory container. That's basically it, right? So yeah, and the design with ratings is just a little bit different, but it's just cool to look at. You know, if you have like a wall of mixed tutorials where you have videos and text, you can just add them in one container. It's pretty cool. So these will be, I'm adding these this week to the library, so you guys that have it can already start using it and playing around with it. Thanks for watching. Please, if you have any questions, if you want to see a specific block that's in the library built, also let me know and I'll see what I can do. I'm making an effort now to make more videos again, and I actually want to do a full build. I just don't know how to do that because I don't want it. I'm afraid it's going to be super long because I'm going to start with building it from Figma and then moving to Bricks. So it will be like multiple videos. I might make like a playlist and just, you know, put them there as we go through the design, go through the build and everything. I think that will be super fun, and also to show you guys how I actually work with the Figma UI kit, the Alpha Figma UI kit, and then how I actually transition to Bricks. I think that will be a very educational process to see. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'm talking too much now. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.